Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning. If you are on it's almost good afternoon for those in Central Standard Time, but greetings to all, no matter where you are, whether you're on East Coast time and it's afternoon, or the rest of the U.S. and it's still morning. For those in Central Standard Time. What happened here? Why am I playing? Where is that video at? Okay, let's get rid of you. All right, don't know why that was playing. Okay, hold on one second. I need to just go in here and make sure that doesn't pop up again. Alrighty, there we go. Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. As you can see from the title thumbnail, the title screen, we are going to do drinkware today. It was supposed to be on Monday, but we did a full setup of a 7220. Today was just a sublimation demo day. So we're going to do two different sessions today. So the one for 12 noon, just because it's on the schedule already for 12 noon. I know I'm a little bit late. I was trying to debate which one I would do. We're going to make up drinkware, which is also still a sublimation demo. And then at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will do the full bleed shirt. So 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know it's kind of a weird hour to do it, but I wanted to make sure that I had it completed before Patrice's, which is Craftful Things, Crafts and Combo. Didn't want to really, infringe on that because I like hanging out with my girl when I can. So that is going to be at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to go through showing you how to piece together a full bleed, or some people like to call them all over, or 3D shirt. So I'm going to show you how to do that without a hardboard using our tacky paper. And what else? Oh yeah, and then tomorrow's HS Ink Day. There we go. I was like, wait a minute, no, it's something else. So we're going to go ahead and get into drinkware. I've done so many tumblers and so many mugs before. So we're going to more so like talk about them. And I didn't turn on the heat press for the can cooler, and I forgot to grab one. So we'll do that probably tomorrow. But I've shown that several times before. When it comes to doing the can coolers. I have a lot of drinkware on the table. You're going to see once the camera comes on, but we're not going to do all of what's there. It's just going to be talking through it. All right. So for this one, I did share it to Facebook, but I do want you guys to know, if you are watching on Facebook, this is not where we normally do the Silaholics Anonymous craft videos. We normally do those over on YouTube. So it's very rare that these are aired on Facebook. You have to come over to our YouTube channel, Silaholics Anonymous, or Honestly Speaking. There will be a giveaway at the end of this for 11 by 17 because I completely forgot. I've missed the giveaway and I kept forgetting it. So we're going to do like a little mini giveaway at the end of this. You do have to be on one of the YouTube channels in order to enter. When I get ready to do the giveaway part of it, I will end the Facebook feed and we will only be on YouTube for the giveaway portion of it. We're also going to do a lot of giveaways tomorrow. So you don't want to miss it tomorrow. We're going to do a lot of giveaways, but I am going to do a giveaway of, the wheel. I'll still do a giveaway at the end of this. I just won't do as many 11 by 17s as I was going to do because I forgot to pull up the wheel and make sure that it was set. So I'll do that afterwards. All right. But we are going to get started. Tag a friend if you're on Facebook. Share this video out. If you are on Facebook or on YouTube, we will begin in 30 seconds. right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, people. All right. Whoa, almost bust my butt. There we go. Hello, people. All right, everybody. Woo. Something feeling high. Woo. Ooh, don't know what's in my eye. All right, there we go. No, it's not. It's something in my eye. Oh, okay. Nope, something's in my eyeball. Hold on. Alrighty then. Wish I would have felt that when the title screen wasn't up. I mean, when the title screen was still up. But hello, everybody. Welcome. I am Shakia, the professor of Silaholics Anonymous and the product line Honestly Speaking, which we're going to be using all of Honestly Speaking products today. Ink, paper, heat tape, as well as some drinkware from a wide variety of places. My company is Silaholics Anonymous, and I teach people how to use Silhouette Studio, which is the program that you use to control the Cameo, Portrait, Curio, Alpha machines. However, it is a pretty decent standalone graphic designing program, and you can use it absolutely free. You don't have to have a machine in order to use the program, and you can download the program for free from silhouetteamerica.com. And then if you want to unlock other features of it, you can. I feel like I'm in a Japanese movie because I am. All right, what the heck is going on? Hold on 1 second. All right, let's see if I'm no longer in a Japanese movie. Okay. I'm no longer in a Japanese movie. All right. But I was saying that if you want to upgrade, you can upgrade to Designer Plus, or Business. It unlocks additional features that can aid in making your designing and your navigation through it a little bit easier and a little bit smoother. So you can upgrade to that if you would like to. There are links in the descriptions of all of my videos that have links to where you can upgrade to Designer Plus, or Business. You can go straight from free to business. You don't have to tier up and like go through Designer first and do it that way. You can go straight from free to business. With the link that's on there, it is about $60, which saves you $40 because it's normally basically $100, $99. So you can use the link in there to upgrade. If you would like to learn how to use Silhouette Studio, we have years and years, tons and tons, hundreds of video resources on our YouTube channel, Silaholics Anonymous. But if you want to take a deeper dive into Silhouette Studio and learn graphic designing via Silhouette Studio, you can join any of our two top tier like membership programs, which is the master's program and the doctorate. They're both pretty much the same when it comes to Silhouette Studio and learning graphic designing. The only difference with the doctorate one is we have business strategy sessions such as profit by the numbers. We go through website audits and like just looking at websites and giving constructive feedback on what can be done, what's great about it. So sometimes the feedback, there's really none, like, hey, you did a great job. Or it's like, okay, hey, well, we can work on this, we can tweak this. So it is designed to have these sessions where we all come together as a community, not just me, giving feedback, but as a whole, those who are in it when they're on the live Zooms, we help one another and assist and provide feedback. So if you are interested in that, check out my website, academy.silaholics.anonymous.com, to get more information on our membership programs. All right. So without further ado, like I said, we are going to do some drinkware. I'm going to show you how to measure for a regular skinny one, not tapered. Tapered is a little bit more to that as far as figuring it out. I do have a template for tapered ones, and you can purchase that one. You will need Designer Plus or Business. I had a whole brain freeze. Designer Business in order to use the warp so that it fits on there properly. So you will need that, but you can also use the one that's on there and just crop. Like if it's just a solid background, it doesn't really have to, like, doesn't matter if something is cut off. You can just crop it to that background and then wrap it around your tumbler. So that template is available on our website, shop.silaholics.com. I want to go ahead and take you guys there real quick. And we're going to go back to here. We're going to go home. Well, actually just go to Essentials because it is under there, I believe. Actually, no, it might not be under Essentials. We're going to go home and we're going to go to templates. So here is our tapered template, tapered tumbler template. It's for the 20 ounce. The 30 ounce one, I'm a little behind on updating the site for certain things. I'm going to try and get the 30 ounce one up there as soon as possible. All right, but there is that one there. And then there is another one for the mug. And for regular 20 ounces, I'm going to show you guys how you can get your measurements and how I came up with it. For regular 20 ounce ones, they are pretty much like standard. It's really easy to figure out how to make your template for it. And if yours is like slightly off, I'm just going to show you how to measure it. But this is also where you will go to get all of your Honestly Speaking products. We do have an amazing giveaway going on right now. It is for a full setup. We're going to go to Enter Giveaway. And all you have to do is purchase a gift card that you can then use to purchase other items on the website. Purchasing the gift card, just, it automatically gives you access to the giveaway or gives you an entry to the giveaway. It's one entry for every $5 that you, for every $5 value of the gift card. There we go. It is for an Epson 7720, brand new. The INKCREDIBLE Quick Start Bundle that includes your chip resetter, your 4 bottles of 140 milliliter ink, your pre-filled, pre-primed cartridges, your syringes and needles. They are 20 milliliter syringes and 30 milliliter syringes, which makes it great for if you ever have to reprime. It's faster fills because they are bigger syringes than like the standard ones. And if you ever have to push ink, you'll feel more resistance and you'll get more out of pushing that air and that ink out of your print head if you ever have to do that method. It also will include all 4 sizes of the Honestly Speaking sublimation paper and all 6 sizes of the heat tape, as well as a one-on-one session with moi, the professor. So all you have to do is purchase a gift card, and then you can use your gift card to purchase classes, templates, and or products. What's this thing? The giveaway will take place on September 5th, 2021 at 6:18 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That was the time of our very, very, very first, like when it processed, our very first public sale was at 6:18. So that is the time that this will take place. You don't have to be present in order to win, but you do have to respond back within 48 hours, or I will choose a new winner. You have until 12 noon on the 5th to enter so that we can shut it down. If just in case someone has more than, like, they purchased a higher gift card, we have to put all of their entries in. So we're going to give ourselves, a couple hours to do that. So you have until 12 noon on September 5th to enter the giveaway by purchasing a gift card. All right. So there's that. All right, so let's get into these drinkwares. Let me just say hello real quick to a few people. Hello. Hey. How you doing? Hola. Good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon. Hey. Hi, Cynthia. Hey, Jan. Hey, girl. Hey. She said, yippee. Hello. Hey. All right. Do I ship product? Do you ship your supplies to Canada? Yes, we do. You just pay the shipping. You can choose to send it through USPS and it will get there. It takes a little bit longer. DHL is a lot faster. We've sent stuff to Canada and DHL, it's literally there, of course, like the next day. It's a little bit more than USPS, but you definitely can purchase them and have them shipped to Canada. Hey, Miss Sonia. Hey. Hola, hey. Hello, Rebecca. I heard free. What's free? The program that we design with. Good afternoon. Can that work with the Cricut? Unfortunately, no. You cannot really do full bleed print from Cricut Design Space because you are limited to 6.75 by 9. So that is not wide enough to do a full wrap of a tumbler. So you won't be able to use that in Cricut Design Space. And you also can't taper it in Cricut Design Space. If you purchased a gift card recently, within like the past, since we started the Silaholics Anonymous month, then yes, it is the same one. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to show the table and like all the different drinkware that's over here. And then we're going to measure a standard tumbler so you can see how you would do that. And this is the only thing I hate about these Team 365 shirts. Jesus, the collar is so high. I feel like a clergy woman. Oh, all right, let's go ahead and switch over to. All right, so it's a lot of stuff on this table, a whole lot. I meant to move some of the boxes and I didn't. And I need to find my tape measure. Okay. I don't see my tape measure. It's okay. I'll show you another way that you can do it also if I don't find my tape measure. All right. I know it's a lot of stuff over here, y'all. It's a whole lot of stuff. But there's so many drinkwares, and this is just like the tip of the iceberg. There's so many different types of drinkware. So this is basically just like a beer bottle. I got this one came from Johnson's Plastics Plus. I do have a code for Johnson's Plastics. If you purchase anything from there, let's see, let's go back up here and there we go. So if you purchase anything from Johnson's Plastics Plus and use my code 9PKD6, you will get 15% off. So this is from there. When it comes to tumblers or just drinkware like this, you're not going to be able to do a full bleed on these guys. Just because every part of this, like every surface is coated, I mean, they don't know where you're going to put your design. Just because the whole thing is coated doesn't mean that you have to try to sublimate the entire thing. The way that these are made with this, like how this is down here, you will never be able to get into these crevices the way paper is made. This curls up. Your paper is going to go on there. It's going to bunch up. You're going to have a bunch of air pockets. It's going to gas out. Then you have a dip here on the neck. And then this is it's not straight, it's bubbled. So you will never be able to do a full wrap on this style. These are great if you want to use them as promotional items, put someone's logo on it, put bride, groom, groomsmen, like words like that. That's, to me, that's what these are great for. Now, this is, my personal opinion when it comes to as far as what they're great for, but it is facts that you cannot do a full wrap and have it be a clean, full wrap when it comes to putting designs on this style of drinkware. So this is not sublimation. This one was definitely screen printed, but we got this from the Arena. So you see how they just put the logo on it? And then Miami on the other side. That's it that was on here. So you can do things like that with drinkware that's made like that. The other thing that came from Johnson's Plastics Plus is this water bottle. With this style, I also have this one that I got from Patrice of Craftable Things. Let's go ahead and remove that. So I have this one that I got from Patrice of Craftable Things. And then this is one from Johnson's Plastics. With these styles, you cannot put these in a convection oven. These cannot go in a convection oven because the top of it is plastic. It will melt. You must have some sort of heat press, like tumbler or mug press for this. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do it with with the mug press. I'm going to do this, and it will take several. So this one will still take 4, even though it's shorter. It's going to take 4 presses on this because you'll put it in there, you'll press it, you'll turn it, you'll press it, then I'll have to go up a little bit, press it again, turn it. Now, if you do have the tumbler press, that is for a 20-ounce tumbler, something like this, you would be able to press it in just 2 presses. Even when you have the tumbler presses, they don't fully cover it if you're doing a full bleed or a full wrap. So you have to turn it to do the other side. Same thing with these. So you end up having to do this 4 times. This one would also be 4 times. Press it, rotate it, move it, press it, rotate it, press it. All right, but this style you cannot put in an oven. All right, I'm going to move some of these out of the way real quick. I had a camper mug from Johnson's Plastics, but I don't know where it went. All right, then you have, of course, your regular, I have 2 here. Your regular 20-ounce. The crazy thing is both of these are 20 ounces. They look totally different. This looks way skinnier. This is tapered. To me, none of them are a true 20 ounce because I can't put a full cup of water in any of those. So they are definitely not 20 ounces. But you can see the kind of the difference in them. This is a regular one. This one right here has a matte finish. It is white, but it's also glow in the dark. So it is, to me, this is a tad bit, it's advertised as a 20 ounce. It is a tad bit skinnier, which when I do the measurements, you'll see the difference on them. But this has more of a matte finish. These look great when they're just white. But if you, of course, expose them to UV rays, whether from a UV light or the sun, and at nighttime, they will glow. So this one came from Glow's Custom Creations. This one is from my own personal stash where I brought a case of them, which it came from Alibaba. And this one is from Johnson's Plastics Plus, but I've also gotten some from, where else did I get these from? The taper ones. I can't remember, but I know I got this from Johnson's Plastics Plus. I got this one from Johnson's Plastics Plus, but I also have some that I've done from Wifey Made Customs. This is also 20 ounces. It is tapered, so the same tapered template will work for this, but it has more of glitter flakes on it. This one right here came from Wifey Made Customs. The artwork is from Mr. Main of the Sublimation group. And so you can see like this sub's so pretty. It has some like, they call it glitter, but it's not really glitter to me. It's not really holographic either. But to me, like I don't consider these to be glitter, but it's a really nice finish on them. And they sub really nice. They are tapered. So whenever you're getting these, all the ones that I've ever seen like this that are the glitter ones as they're advertised are tapered. So you will need a tapered tumbler template for these. They come in white, purple, pink, blue, and I think another color. But I know for sure white, pink, purple, and blue. Wifey Made Customs, Johnson's Plastics Plus are where I got mine from. All right. Also from Glow's Custom Creations, stainless steel, but you can get these from Johnson's Plastics also, but mine came from, well, one of these came from Johnson's Plastics because it came in my trend box. And this one I know for sure came from Glow's Custom Creations because I pulled it out of my Glow's box when I put this color chart on it. I highly recommend getting a set of tumblers or drinkware to put your color charts on. That way you know how colors show up on the different items. We did this one in my sublimation seminar. This is the one that I wrapped, but I also have my color charts on white tumblers also. This helps with determining colors on hard surfaces. So I highly recommend putting your color charts. The color chart that's on our website, there is a file that will allow you to put it on a 20-ounce straight tumbler. It's already sized for it, and all you have to do is wrap it on there, and it is made for the 20-ounce tumblers. Okay. So I got that. Also from Glow's Custom Creations, she has the glow-in-the-dark stemless wine tumblers. So it comes in a couple different colors. So this one is green. I think she also has like a pink one. I'm waiting to see if she's going to get the UV ones. I really, really want to try the UV ones. So I'm waiting to see if Glow's Custom Creations will get that. This is another item where there is a bump here. So you cannot do a full wrap on this. It would be at the top portion here. It does have a bit of a taper from the top to right here. I don't have a template for this type of taper to do a full wrap on it. I personally wouldn't do a full wrap. I would just put someone's name, a logo on it. Maybe if it's like a certain day to commemorate a certain day, a special day or something like that. But ones like this, for me, I don't ever consider these to be something that is great for a full bleed or full wrap. And if you do just the top portion of it, you're going to have all of this that's not going to have anything on it. So you're going to have a very sharp line of demarcation. Now, what you can do is fade off the bottom, either with our fade bars or if you're using a program that will allow you to fade. And so that way it kind of just fades off. You can do that so it's not such a harsh line if you want to fully wrap the top. Now she has this one. She also has the regular white one. This is also glow in the dark. And you can tell the difference. So if you have a bunch of tumblers, right, and they all, you have white ones, how you can tell if it is glow in the dark, it has a matte finish. So when you're rubbing it and filling it, it sounds different and it feels different. So you don't hear anything when I touch this one. I'm touching it over here by the microphone. But this is that is the, of course, 20-ounce glow in the dark. That is the wine tumbler that's glow in the dark. And then this is the wine tumbler that's just a regular gloss. See, you don't hear anything when it comes to that. All right, and then now there are still I don't have like mugs up here. I've done mugs so many times. So if you haven't seen some of those videos, definitely check those out. And so here is the blue one for the it's like a robin egg for the stemless wineless tumbler. I also have a frosted one from Johnson's Plastics Plus that I forgot to pull down. That's also a stemless wine one. This one from Glow's Custom Creations is actually a straight one. So you don't have to worry about the tapered designs. These are tapered. This one is straight. Now you would not be able to put anything down here, but when she was in my sublimation seminar, one of the things that she suggested was great. Like if you have like animal prints or different prints, you can take smaller pieces and tape them down with your HS&P tape and be able to sub those. So it looks like the design is kind of flowing down, but it's not a full wrap. You'll never be able to do a full wrap on this because paper is not going to conform over this edge, and not, at least not smoothly. There are some people that go and they make cuts and they just overlap it, but you can see that those cuts and you can see the changing direction of the design because it's not going to line up. This is another one where logos, center mass, a name, things going down, or just stopping short of where it curves would be ideal for this style. All right. And I think that's all the ones I kind of pulled out. I'm going to put most of these away and move them over here. I am going to sub to this one, the tapered one. This one we're going to measure. I'm going to do the glow in the dark one tomorrow. Not doing that one today. I'm not doing the stainless steel. We are going to put something on these and that one. So the rest I'm going to move off. And the glitter one I'm also going to do tomorrow because when my niece comes today, she and MJ both will, oh no, wait. This one I'm not doing because this is going to be for MJ. They're going to design their tumblers today. And then I will put, well, my niece one will actually be the pink one. They're going to design them and I'm going to sub them tomorrow. All right, so let's move that. Let's move this, this, and this one. Ooh, all of these little, all these little baggies are everywhere. Okay. Let's see. I saw some questions over here, so let me address those first. Let's see. I can't get on using my email. I have processed a couple of courses. Since I can't get on, will I lose the class I purchased? Another question, can we change XP 15,000 Epson or a XP 6100? Any Epson can be converted into or made into, I hate the word convert, but it can be made into a sublimation printer as long as you can find refillable cartridges that have compatible chips on them. Any Epson printer can be made into a sublimation printer. If I'm not mistaken, I know there's one style where there are no cartridges made for it. So what people do is they buy the regular cartridges that, you know, people sell because it's the exact same size. And instead of using the chip that's on there, you have to take that chip off. You're going to have to modify the housing a little bit. You're going to take the chips off of the cartridges that came in the box. And then, of course, the compatible cartridges. You're going to take them off and put them on there. So you can use it, but you're going to have to buy Epson cartridges every single time in order to change out the chips if there is no where you can find refillable cartridges with compatible chips. We do not sell them. We only carry 252 and 812 cartridges. Oh, I'm not one that likes the little cut up collars and stuff. Oh, that drives me nuts. And then as far as your classes, have you tried to reset your password? And you won't lose access to them. Once you pay for a class for the lifetime of that site, as long as I'm able to, you know, they have the site doesn't get shut down or whatever, you have access to those classes for the lifetime of the website. The heat tape is on our website. Can you use this? Wait, if I use this printer, do I have to buy a chip? Oh, yep, there you go. You have to buy a chip every time. Thank you. Let's see. She says it's terrible. I have to work and miss lives. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it comes in. I know it comes in a blue, and I think what you said turquoise. Not sure if we're referring to the same color. She says makes the craziness so much better. Do I have a video on a full mug wrap? I do, but it's only in my classes. So it's we did it in my sublimation seminar when I did my sublimation boot camp last year. So that's not something that you will ever find on any of my YouTube channels. You have to join one of my classes that's on sublimation for that technique. No, I have not done the frosted one yet. Yes, when you purchase a sublimation stainless steel tumbler, it will have the coating on it. Not all stainless steels. Everything for sublimation has to have a special coating on it. So you want to get them from verified sellers who know that they are made for sublimation. If you ever purchase any drinkware from like Amazon, it will trick you and it'll say Amazon choice and it'll say sublimation tumbler in quotations. If it does not say sublimation in the title and in the description, just count it off as not being a sublimation tumbler. Do not go off of Amazon choice quotation marks sublimation tumbler. It must say it in the description and in the title. One second. Sandra, you don't have to type out your whole email. Either email me from your email or tell me what email it should be. I'm looking at it. Or if you tell me right now in here, what's the first part of your email before the @ if you let me know that, I'll tell you if that's what's there. That's what we have in the system. I have one account for you, and it shows that you only did business thank you cards and Mom Life Extended. So that's the course that you're talking about. Yes, they're still there. And now Mom Life, it says 100%. So you've gotten on there. Not sure what's going on with your account, but you can always email me. Okay, I got to get back. Let's see. That was for that one. Hello, do I really need the oven thermometer for the convection oven? I have never used one. Never have. Yeah, I personally have never used an oven thermometer. Some people use it. I just never. Yep, that's what we have in there. So it's found. Email me and I'll tell you, like, because you know you have all the different endings. Maybe you're using a different one. So if you email me, I'll let you know which one is there. All right. Hello, my name is Claudia and starting a small business. Where is a good place for blank for teas and tumblers. There is no such thing as one good place. There are so many amazing vendors out there. I work with a lot of people. I don't ever just recommend just like one person. There's quite a few people that I order things from. Shirt wise, I mainly get things from Jiffy Shirts. I have a couple places here locally because I'm in Miami. We got everything here. You have places like Shirt Space, Shirt, is it? Oh God, I can't think of the name of it. It's like Shirt Warehouse. You can just do simple Google searches for different places. You have Alpha Broda, but you do have to have your resale certificate, TSF here in South Florida. So there's a lot of places. Walmart, the No Boundary shirts are really high in polyester. They are normally like anywhere from 89 to like 90 something polyester count. So you can get those. They can be kind of pricey. Well, actually, no, the No Boundaries, I pretty much get those for like $3-4, which isn't bad. So you can get those from Walmart. Check labels, some of everywhere. But as far as bulk for your business, you're going to want to have several resources, okay? And Tumblr wise, I just kind of named off a few places. You can watch back. I will also put a list of those. Johnson's Plastics has them. Glow's Custom Creations, TTB Designs, J&M Treasures, Wifey Made Customs, Royalty, Sublimation, there's Blanks or something like that. I have to look up the name. So there's quite a few places that I've gotten items from. Wow, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. So this is not a general Q&A, guys. So I won't be answering like help questions and troubleshooting questions like that. Let's see. I needed an oven thermometer. My oven is 50 degrees too high. Oh, wow. That's what temperature do you set it to, though? See, I've never set my oven to 400. I set mine to 375 or like I think the other one I can go down to like 350 or something like that, because with my paper, we don't need a lot of heat. So even if it was overheated, like if it was heating at 400, it would still be okay because mine doesn't get to like, it can sub at a lower temperature anyway. So I've never put my oven at 400. It's always been like 375. If I do the air fryer, I do 365. Oh, wow. She says it's set to 300 to be 350. Oh, wow. Yeah. Mine, I've never had an issue. The glow in the dark ones I got from Glow's Custom Creations. Glow's Custom Creations with an S. All right, so let's go ahead and measure this 20-ounce tumbler, and we're going to do it I don't have my tape measure way because I still don't see it. It was with it came with my, what's those things called? The sizers for shirts, and now I don't see it, but it's okay. I'm going to show you. If you don't have a soft rule, a soft measuring tape, you can use other items like string and tape and all that other kind of good jazz. So we're going to show you how to do that. Let's switch back over to the table. Okay. And let me bring over my phone so that I can see comments. Put that over there. Wherefore art is thou. I really don't want to use the little bit of Dollar Tree masking tape that I have. Where is that horrible one from Family Dollar? The good stuff is actually the cheapest stuff. The one from the Dollar Tree, the one from Family Dollar, not so great. It doesn't really stick that well. Oh, I'm going to have to use my good tape. Oh, I don't like, oh, here it is. Oh, it fell behind the trash can. Okay. So here is one of the ways that you can measure different items. So we're going to take this 20-ounce one, right? You can have, of course, a soft tape. If you don't have that, I'm going to take a piece of tape here. Make sure that it's going on nice and straight. And you only have to really do this once. So don't think like this is a process you have to do every single time. You're only going to do this once. So I'm going to just cut that off right there. Let me grab my X-Acto knife. And a pen or a pencil. And this actually should have been straight. So I'm going to roll this. Come on. I'm going to cut this one down to where it's a straight line. Okay. So we're just going to wrap this, right? And we're going to mark where it meets with this one. All right. And I forgot to write on this top. The bottom should match, but if you are going to do the tapered one, you want to measure it like that. But there's certain ways that you have to kind of do that. I will teach that in my next sublimation seminar day. We'll go over the taper one because I told them that we would go over how I do that. So the next sublimation class I do, we're going to go over that. So it has to be straight. And this should basically line up. And it does. So this is a full-on straight tumbler because these line up. And that's, you just want to verify that. So now that that has been marked, I would normally put this on the 1, but my 1 is way up there. So with your ruler, whether it's your cutting mat or if it is a regular ruler, you're going to lay your tape down on it. So I'm going to start here at 10 because that's going to represent 0. And I'm going to just lay this down here. And this comes to 19. And then it's the first notch on the 19 is where this comes to. All right, so that's basically 9. And then this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a 1/8. So you would divide 1 by 8, and then you'll get that. But I have a measurement on my computer. I'm going to show you guys that. So I normally just write this on here. I'm going to write 9 and then 1 notch. All right. And then you can put 8 depending on what your ruler measures, either 8 or 1/16 or 1/8. So that's how you have to do for that. Then you're also going to measure it from top to bottom. Oops, come on. I mean, you can use the same tape or a different one, which this is going to be in the way. I shouldn't have wrote it right there. So I'm going to just go top. And you want your straight edge to be at the top of it and straight. That is how you ensure that it's not going to the side. Because if you move over here, your measurement might be off if it's going at an angle. So you want to make sure that it is cut straight and it's lined right up to the top. Kind of give it a little pull. And you're going to mark where that reaches the bottom of your tumbler. Not where it curls here, unless like you really want that part under there, or you can go right to the end of it. That is up to you depending on, because we're going to put a little slight bleed on this anyway. So this right here is to go all the way to the bottom. So you would take that, put that on your ruler, and measure that. Again, you only have to do this one time just to verify your tumblers. Every time you get them from a new vendor, you want to verify them. So this sits at 8. And then it sits between the 1 and the 2. So it's 8 and then put 1.5 notches. All right, so that's that. I will take this. I normally kind of take this and put it on my arm, take it back over with me to my desk and write it down. So I'm going to go back over there and do that. Yes, I'm sorry. I completely forgot hers is spelled differently. www.glowscustomcreations.com. All right. So now I'm going to open up my measurement thingy that I have for this. Got my bracelet so I don't lose it. Y'all know I'll lose something in a heartbeat. Okay, so I made myself this little chart in Excel so I don't have to try and remember it. So for the one that was, this is the 8 side, this is the 16th, if I was using a 1/16 ruler. So for this one, it is at a 1. So that would be, for both of them, it would be 0.125. So 8.125, but I always kind of bump it up a little bit. So you can do like 8.25, which is like the 2. Remix. So it is, like I said, like 8.25 is the measurement that I would recommend using. And then for the width around it, it is 0.125. But I take that up because I like to have, of course, a little bit of overlap. I personally use 9.35. And I forgot how I came up with like 0.935. I think it was supposed to be 0.375, but somehow I end up with 3.5 instead of 7.5. I probably was just typing too fast, but it actually works. So 9.35. You just want to go a little bit over. For the overlap, it is, because it was supposed to be like 2 above it, like 2 notches over to have the overlap. I really don't know how I ended up with 9.35 instead of 9.375 now looking at this, but my intentions were to go 2 notches over for the overlap for that. So then when you go to Silhouette Studio, which, hey, let's just stay here anyway. We're going to use the same one. We're going to go and make our box, which I should have done the other one because that's the one that I need. You're going to make a box, a random size, doesn't matter what size it is. Then you're going to come up here to the width, and you're going to make that 9.35, enter, and your height, 8.25. That's going to give you just a little bit of overlap. Now, what I also like to do is make a duplicate of this. So we're going to go right-click, copy, right-click, paste in front. I'm going to make this 9.125, which is what it actually is, and 8.125. So that's going to come down some. That lets you know the area that you need to avoid, like if you want anything of importance, because it's going to get cut off. With the 8.12, like with this part up here, it's going to get cut off because that's the extra you put inside the cup. I don't use a lot inside of my cup. And there's some, if I measure the other one, it actually measures right at 8 inches tall. This one is a little bit longer. So it's like 8.125. The others that I have is like right at 8 inches tall. I don't have a lot of overlap with this one. For this particular tumbler, you know, just to give myself a little wiggle room, I probably wouldn't even do 8.25. I probably would go to like 8.35 or higher just to give myself a little extra lip at the top. The bottom part, I normally like really line up to the bottom where there's very little overlap. Some people will make it really, really tall and they'll have these long strips that go under and they're wanting their color to come all the way under. That is the fastest way to get cast, to get the white cast. I have mine, it's very minimal. If you haven't seen any of my videos, check them out or come back tomorrow because I will be doing a video on with you doing the tumblers again. But I'm going to take this back to 2.5. No, this is 3.5. This one right here, I'm going to take it back to 2.5. All right. But you want to have this. Now here, I line it up to the right or the left, depending on which side I'm going to overlap. So that I know from here, I'm going to put this part down on my tumbler. And when I wrap, anything up to here is guaranteed to be on my tumbler. Anything that's here is just a bleed. It's extra. It's not going to appear on my tumbler. So this is really how I kind of set it up. And when I'm doing designs and stuff, I try to avoid this area over here as far as putting items. And for anyone that takes my classes, I talk about safe zones. So this kind of tells me, you know, my safe zone is really about like point. If I make a box here, it's probably with 0.125. No, it's actually 0.25, my bad, because it's two of them. So 0.25, probably 0.2. Let's see. Yeah, 0.25 is what it comes out to. So normally what I do, I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to come here and I'm going to do an internal offset. And that is normally 0.25. Oops, come on. So that way it is 0.25 away from the edge. I don't put anything of importance outside of my safe zone. If I wanted to, like I want to know for sure it's going to end up on the tumbler just in case I wrap the wrong side by mistake. I try not to put anything of importance outside of my safe zone. You want to create safe zones when you are designing. All right, so that's that. I actually need to do the ones that I'm going to do. So we're going to head back over to the table and because I've actually never done any of those. So I need to create my template for those tumblers, the ones I'm going to use in the mug press. So let's head back over to the table so that I can create those. All right. So I'm just going to start by cutting this off straight. I'm going to verify that my bottom one is in fact the same diameter around it. Well, no, diameter is here, the circumference around it. And it lines right back up with that one. So that one's good. And then I'm going to measure the height on this. All right. I'm going to put this down here. So this is right at 9. This is at, which I marked it on the wrong side. So I'm going to put my mark at the 0. And then this is at 15 and then 7 notches. I mean, not 15. Well, it's at 15, but it's 5 and then 7 notches. Okay. And then this was right at 9 inches. So I know this one. This is the small order bottle. Okay. So I'm going to put this over here because I need that one. And now we're going to do the big one. And again, you don't have to use tape. You can use an actual soft one. The one advantage of using tape is you get to write down your measurements right on the tape. Well, of course, you can always have your business journal that you're writing all of your measurements and stuff down in. Have that handy and write everything down in there. All right, so we're going to mark this right here. I'm going to verify that the bottom is the same. And it is. And then the height is right there. So this is right at 9. This is at 7, and then 1, 2, 3. It's between 3 and 4 notches. So I'm just going to go 7 and then 4 notches. All right, so that's the height. So I'm going to take both of these over and make templates for these. All right. So my first box is going to be, the width is going to be 9.2 0.25 because that is 2 notches over from where it was at. And then my height is going to be, it's 5 and then 7 notches over. So that would be 5 and then, well, 5 and then here, 0.875. So I'm just going to make it 6. So let's just make that 6 inches. All right, and then my internal offset of 0.25 for my safe zone. Right, the next one, same around. The height on this is 7 and then 4 notches, which is half. Well, duh, it's 8. So it's 7.5. I'm going to make, I don't like a lot of overlap. I could go either just 1 notch up at 6.25 or 2. I guess I'll just go, because I really put mine at the bottom. That would leave quite a bit at the top. I'm just going to go 1. So I'm going to go 0.625. So my height is going to be 7.625. And then internal offset for my safe zone. All right. So let's go ahead. I'm going to take my bleed, which is the outside one. I'm going to fill it with this pattern. I'm going to just use my dropper, fill that in, take the professor taught me, bring that to the front. All right, I don't want this line here on my background, so we are going to go over here, patterns, and pan this over. And this one, I'm going to basically center that up, and I can make it even bigger. Oh, wait, I'm actually doing that on, I'm not doing the small one because I'm going to make that one for Zion Imani. So which one is for the bigger one? This is the bigger one. So I actually need to fill this in here and then pan it. And I actually want it to be just a little bit bigger. And then take this one, bring it down. All right, so there's that one. And then my water bottle, the beer bottle one, I'm just going to put my HS Ink Vibes only on this. And so for this, I do need to measure it, but I'm just going to put it on here just to get a roundabout number. 1, 2, 3, that's 4. And then if I wrap around it, so I know how wide I can make my HS Ink Vibes only. So to about right there. Ooh, excuse me, Mom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5. So 4 by 8.5. Oh, excuse me. So width 8.5 and my height is 4. File open. Where is my HS Ink Vibes? Oh, heck you know. I mean, oh, well, I can do that. But I wanted HS Ink Vibes. But that's okay. I'll put logo and this INKCREDIBLE Boss Move. So copy. We're going to come back over to, wait, there we go. Here. And I'm going to put this one here. Ooh, whoa, wrong spot. There. And then this one, I'm going to rotate. So I'm going to make sure that they sit right behind each other. So I'm going to center that one. And all right, let's see. Let's double click. It didn't quite do it right so let's take that. Hey. I said to go to 2.5. All right, and then this one, and I'm gonna make another line and center that one. Group that, align this to the left, to the right, and then I can ungroup, delete this box, delete that box. This is my center for this side. This is my center for the other side. So I'm going to center these up. And then I can center this. Oops, no, undo. I don't need my outline, so let's delete that. Let's group all of this. All right, and there is my template for that one. All right, I'm going to take this, move, oops. All right, let's set this to 13 by 19 to see if we can get both of these printed. We're going to put this right there. And then this one here. And I want to know where to cut this at. So I'm going to put a slight bleed on this. I'm going to bleed a light line on it. So I'm going to go to my gray and I'm going to make it 0.5 just so that I know exactly where to cut this at. And that one has that full one. Let's see, what else do we have over here? Oh, let's put file, open, and what did I do with it? Oh gosh, cancel. File, open, recovered. Nope. Where is my design? I just did this. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. What did I do with it? How could I have not saved that? Oh no. My design is gone. Oh no, there it is. Haha. Okay, never mind. False alarm. Okay, I'm going to put that on the wine tumbler, the straight one. And that is 3 inches tall. So I have to shrink this down to be no more than, ooh, that is tonight, Jesus. That is very, very small. Okay. There's a lot of like extra splash on this. So let's make this 3 inches tall. Oh no, that's like right at 3 inches. Jesus, that's so small. All right, so what else can I put on here? I don't know. I'll just put that for now because I don't know what else I want to put on that one. What else can I put on you? I don't want to do it as a full bleed. So there's that one. Oh, since it's the professor, dang it, I kind of want to put my social media icons on there. I'll do that one in a different video. The social media icons, but I can put this one side on that one. And let's see. Yeah, so let's do these. All right, shall we? Let's go ahead and print. So we're going to go File, Print. Go to my Sublimation printer, my 7720. I'm going to make sure I'm on my 13 by 19 paper. Well, 13 by 19 setting. Okay, and print. So I'm going to let those print out and answer any questions that you guys have. That pan was a neat trick. It's trick, but it's not a trick. Gotta learn the program. But yeah, when you have to move stuff around, using the pan function in your patterns definitely comes in handy. I know, right? When you can't find stuff, man. Oh, and I say it's Tanaichi. Yeah, that was Tanaichi, man. Patrice, hers is Dynamic Ink Print Supplies on Etsy. I think it's Dynamic Ink Print Supplies, I want to say. But you can go to Craftable Things YouTube channel, and I'm pretty sure she has a link on her videos to her Etsy shop. She says, anytime you can explain your classes. I have no problem explaining that. I have, okay, so I have general classes. Like I drop classes on different things all the time. I have basically, they're like a la carte. I don't have a membership where you join and you get access to everything that I teach and I just go live and stuff like that. I don't have anything like that. They are dedicated classes that if you want to partake in them, you pay for them. My classes are very, very reasonable depending on if it's like a single class, anywhere from, if it's like a really basic one, kind of more informational, it's like 15, 20 bucks at the most. Sometimes if it is, I know it's going to be a really long, detailed class, it's a single class, and it's somewhat of like a kind of follow-up, or you can, you can always ask questions. Those normally, like my Essential Silhouette Studio was 35 bucks, right? So that's kind of that range. If it is something that is a project, it's project-based, those start at around $50 and they can go up depending on if it is a one-day class or a two-day class. So all my classes are a la carte, and the newer ones are available on my Academy site, academy.silaholics.com. The ones that I did previously where like the playbacks were in a share drive, all of those have not been moved over, but I'm about to repeat a lot of those, like redo most of those anyway. But my classes range. If it's like a boot camp and it's several weeks, it can be, a couple hundred, like 115, 120, 175 bucks, depending on what it is. So those are my a la carte. The prices are based off of the content of the class and the value of the content. Now, as far as my memberships, it's really two that I really focus on, because this month has been crazy. I have not been able to record anything, which is why I have given them access to some of the study sessions that they're in bachelor's, but it's really the main two. I did the bachelor's for the how, but there's crazy enough, not a lot of people joined that one. Most people joined the master's and the doctorate. I might shut down bachelor's for a minute because trying to record them, I do so many live sessions with masters. I may end up shutting the bachelor's down temporarily. Until I'm able to until I'm able to record the how. But my main two is master's and doctorate. There are prerequisites for those. You have to take my Essentials of Silhouette Studio. So if you don't have it already, when you do your enrollment, you're going to get it anyway. So you get the Essentials of Silhouette Studio. You get the, might as well just go to, go here and so it is $105 for the enrollment. It includes Essentials of Silhouette Studio, which is my 4-hour breakdown of Silhouette Studio, and you'll get access to the first refresher, and then there's a refresher in September. After that, any additional ones, they're going to be paid because I'm going to end up doing the 4-hour class over again anyway. But Essential Silhouette Studio, my Text Effects Bootcamp, that is a class that lets you really, really see the power of Silhouette Studio and what it can do when you're able to do some of the amazing text effects that I show. Then there is the Tracing Masterclass, which is kind of a follow for follow. You get the image and it allows you to practice tracing. There are some basic steps and then there's some more advanced ones, and to be able to trace an image and change the colors and customize it. So if you follow the practice one in there, you will start to get a better understanding of tracing. And then the associate level, that one isn't fully set up because that's going to give you like a guided list, like a table of content of my YouTube videos, since I have so many of them. You guys probably saw the other day when I was in the process of cataloging them, and I will break those up where, this is a beginner for this. This is a good video for that. That way it's easier to find the videos that you want. So that one is still under construction. But the $105 covers basically the first, like those three, which is what they normally cost, like you add it up. And then you're also getting your first month of live sessions included. So that's basically covered in that first enrollment. You don't pay the monthly fee again. So like the first month of live sessions are basically free for you. And then after that, it is $50 per month. $50 per month. What that gets you is the design bolts when I get back to doing the how videos. And that's just me going through a couple different designs, showing how I put them together. A lot of my students say they just like to see how I design, and it helps them. They like to see how the professor's brain works when I am designing, and like just to see the steps. So I go through, it's almost like that's when I do tutorials, because I no longer do tutorials. I teach, but those are like tutorials. It's just the how. I'm just going through. I click on this, you move this, you do this. That's all it is. It's not breaking down, well, this is why you have to do it. Well, if you click on this, this is going to happen. Nope, I'm just going through the steps. The why is our live sessions. It's graphic designing via Silaholics Studio. I'm breaking it down for you. We have on average 4 to 5 sessions per month, which are study sessions. We normally have 2 general Q&A sessions. We have a essentials like refresher, and then we have a design class. The essentials, like extended, it's not a refresher, extended essentials, we've pretty much wrapped that up. So we're going to start to incorporate like some basic designing techniques, like a follow for follow, where I'll post an assignment, everyone will try and do it, and then we'll kind of come together and see where people show that and stuff like that, because we've gone through a lot of the essentials already. Not very much to kind of go over, but there we will have, it's extended essentials, but it will be more advanced because there's some things that we have to do with tracing. But we're going to work on a couple of designs and stuff like that, especially like next month. So we have at least 4 to 5 sessions per month, 2 Q&A and like general study sessions. Hey, this is where I struggled. I didn't understand this assignment, We go through designing. Last month we did flyers. It was like back to school flyers, and then extended essentials, basically. And those are like the live study session. Well, no, I'm sorry. That's the live study sessions. The why, I have videos where I'll just do the how, right? When I do the why, I break it down and I say, okay, we're doing this because of this. I also give you the elements that I am using. If it's a free font that I'm using, I give you the font. That way you can follow that guided lesson. That's the why. I had moved on to live sessions. So the why is pre-recorded guided lessons that you can follow along at your own pace. The live sessions are the one we have 4 to 5 of those per month, or 3 to 5 of them per month. So with the learning materials, you get like the exact files that I'm working on. That way you can follow me, follow the videos, or follow me live if you want. You also get discounts on full classes. Like I said, I do a la carte. This is teaching you graphic designing via Silaholics Studio. It is not a teach all crafts, teach all methods and stuff like that. It is breaking down graphic designs that you fully understand the program and how to design in it. But when I have other classes, I have my Sublimation seminar. They got a discount on that. It's a really great discount. So it's not like you're paying nowhere near full price, because you are paying monthly $50. So you're able to take advantage of those additional classes at a really, really great price. And then if you ever book a one-on-one session with me, you get an extra 15 minutes on your session. So those are the benefits of your monthly membership. It is $50 per month. That first enrollment is the only thing that you can break up into payments. Of course, every month it's payment, so you have to just pay that. But that $105, you can break it up into 4 payments by going back to the shop site and checking out with Shop Pay, and then you can break that up. So that's that one. Doctorate is basically the same thing as far as Silhouette Studio. However, it is $150 because you get the Shopify basics with it as well. So you get essentials, you get text effects, you get Shopify basics, and you get the masterclass. And you get your first month free, and that is those live sessions. And then for doctorate, we have an additional 3 to 4 sessions per month on business related things. So that would be, we do a profit by the numbers. We do a website day every single month. We're going over something. And of course, I focus on Shopify, but we'll do like a website audit and kind of go through it, what's missing, what can you do to improve it, or just give you praises because you have a wonderful website. We just kind of give great constructive feedback on it. When it comes to Shopify, we broke it down. So we'll go over things like how to build your collections, how to add products, figuring out your shipping, your terms and conditions. And so for those who are kind of getting there now, you have the general one. If you're able to, you're ready to start, ready to go now, you can follow that one and get things set up. We had a session where we went over themes. And when you go over the themes, how could they help you, and really breaking that down. Next month, we're going over apps. So what are great apps to have if you have a Shopify store? That's what the website session will be next month. And then we have 1 to 2 business strategy sessions where we just come on, you can vent, talk about your business, what are your wins, what are you struggling at? So we have 4 of those. So under this membership, you get to see me live at least 7 to 9 times per month, because we have all of these different sessions. So those are how my memberships break down, and you can find out more information about it on academy.silaholicsAnonymous.com. Great measuring tip. So the shirt, I am going to do a Zoom party for HS Ink Day tomorrow. I was trying to do it where I could have it where you guys can go right after this live, but I'll go back again. So you guys, I gotta hurry up because I gotta prep for the 5 o'clock one. Dang, it is 2:30. Oh my God. Oh my Jesus. But the file for it will be in there. So if you want to make a shirt to be able to have your shirt on for the Zoom party to celebrate HS Ink Day, you can. It's only so that not just anyone can try and just jump on. It's going to be on my Academy site. So you will pay for access to that particular like listing or like that Zoom session. And you'll get the file for the mug because somebody will ask for that, and for the shirt. And you can make your shirt to wear. So it'll be the professor taught me, as well as the HS Ink vibes only. So you can choose whichever one you want, make a shirt, wear it to the live Zoom, and that will be on the Academy site where you can sign up for that so that you can attend the Zoom party on Saturday to just celebrate and hang out with your girl tomorrow. The time she gave me, we are not doing it that late. Look, I'm 40 years old. I'm ready to go to sleep. Okay. So I'm not a partier. So just for that, I probably will stay up. Now, if it's watch a show, I'll stay up. The time that was suggested to me, I cannot do 9 p.m. Oh no, we're going to do a little bit early. That's a little too late. This ain't no real club. I'm not doing it that late, girl. If she's watching, she knows who I'm talking to. All right. I will be on the essentials once September hits. Are you seeing my comments? They seem to be hidden on my end. I see other comments in the chat. I see this one. I finally letting me comment. I saw that one. Before that, I see none. And there she goes. Dynamic ink print supply on Etsy. So I was right. Dynamic print. Oh, dynamic print supply, not ink, not dynamic ink, just dynamic print supply. She says, worth every penny. You will learn more than you want the title. Wait, you will learn more than what the title says. Jesus, Shakia. When you leave, you will understand why she is the professor. Yes, gonna be a party. All right, so those are printed out. Let's go ahead, get those, wrap those, because I still have to prep for this 5 o'clock. Oh my God. God dang it. I knew that was going to be hard to do, and the kids are going to be home in a little bit. Oh my gosh, I got to hurry up. So let's go back over to the table. Yes, you will have to. It's not going to be like a crazy amount, but I don't want a bunch of crazies. Last time I did a free one, we got a bunch of crazies. So hopefully it would, I mean, it's not going to be expensive, but hopefully it will deter people from coming in just to act crazy because they had to pay. So hopefully it will deter people from doing that. All right. Let's get this bad boy plugged up. I completely forgot, y'all, to plug this up so that it could start heating. Oh, crapola. Let's go. Let's get this bad boy to where it's heating up. Oh gosh. I hate this little sucker, little foot on the bottom of this. Okay. So I'm going to go 365, that's good. 43, nope. Well, actually, this is not a mug. So that actually was right. All right, so that's good there. All right, so we're going to turn this on so that it can heat up, because I completely forgot. That will give me time to cut this down and tape. So for this one, because I put the gray line around it, if you do that, you have to make sure that you cut on the other side of the line. Don't try and cut on the line, because you will potentially have a gray line on your tumbler. Oh, wait. Let me go to the other side and move the microphone. All right. All right, so that one, and then this one, and then this one, I want to cut on my paper trimmer to make sure that it's a straight line and I don't have any extra white along one of the sides, because I'm going to overlap it so it can't have any white left. So let me grab my paper trimmer for that one. I know you guys can't see this part really because of the camera angle, But all I'm doing is trimming down my paper right on the line. Well, on the other side of the line. Ooh, I may have cut off too much. Let's verify before I cut off the other side. Oh no, I'm good. All right, so we're gonna wrap these and just tape that one down. Let me move all of these extra papers. All right, so we're going to start with this one. And where is my microfiber towel? Let me just wipe that down, make sure there's no debris on it. I could have gone a little bit bigger. I did kind of sort of guesstimate with that one. All right. All right. Oh, I probably should have went and got the other one because it's not as tight as I want it to be. And then you just hit that so that it will start to heat up. But well, actually, it might just be the lip. It might be tight. So once it's at a holding temperature, once it gets up to the temperature, it will start to count down. So while that one's going, let's go ahead and wrap this one. See, once it got there, now it's counting down. So this one, I'm just going to place on the tumbler. I think I may need to cut off the top or the bottom just a little. I don't like all that extra, so I'm going to cut a little bit off the bottom. right, let me try and see if I can peekaboo first. Because oh nope, that definitely it was touching it. It's hot. Oh, it's hot. Oh wait, this is in the way. And see on this side, I did not fully cut it. So I see a little bit of my gray line, but 45 seconds in there. And with that one, which I probably should have moved it. I put it on here. I should have moved it where it really was truly centered. But if I'm looking at this from here, this is pretty much right to the other side because I used the template that allowed me to line it up. So there's that 45 seconds. Actually, it's probably done even before. You can really do 30 seconds. All right. Well, let's do this one. Oh, let's wipe it down. All right, we need to cut a little bit more off of this so it's not hanging over the edge. All right, so I'm going to just, about to put that on the wrong way. So I'm just going to place it there. Make sure it's nice and even, well, straight. Put a little heat tape on one side. A little heat tape on the other side. I'm going to go up just a little so that it's not anywhere near that little bump. So I'm going to go up just a tad on that. All right, so now that's on there. I can fit this in here also. Well, it might need to go in that one. Hold on. And I didn't heat that side up. I forgot to check which size it would fit in. I think I may have to put it in the one for the mugs. Because, yeah, that's too small. All right, let's turn this side on. And then we'll do this one afterwards. So once that heats up. So let's finish putting this one on. Oh, I was going to trim this down some. So let me grab my paper trimmer so that it's straight. Since this is for the top edge. It was just a tad bit too tall. Well, it actually is perfect. What I forgot about is I need somewhere to be able to tape. All right. And let's also take off the lid. Oh, I forgot to wipe it down. Keep forgetting to wipe these things down. And the bottom of this is not going to get done like when you do it in an oven. So people often ask, what's the benefit of it? If you did want it to kind of go all the way around the edge, like the bottom part of it, an oven you would need for that. This is not going to. The heat is not going to get down here. So you could not get anything on the bottom rim of it. So you really could make this where it is an exact template. Oh, you know, I just noticed this has a lip up here. So I may end up with some ghosting up there because it curves up. I just noticed that. Patrice gave these to me a while ago. I've been waiting for this to be able to do these. And oh, wait, shoot. All right. To make sure that it doesn't, oh, nope, I don't want to use this. This is a brand new one. Let's see. What's the shortest one I have over here? Dang it. This is the shortest I have. I wanted the top one. I wanted a 1 inch. I didn't want to have to use the 2 inch, but I'm going to have to. Well, only because I don't want this to gas out. I'm going to cover it up. But for the bottom, again, it's not going to cover the bottom, but I don't want it to gas out and get on there. I could also just put a piece of butcher paper or parchment paper on there to keep it from gassing out onto my heat press. Since there will be times where you're not going to fully cover it. You want to make sure that no ink gets on the inside of your press, because like when I did ones like this, if I just put this in there and I'm not covering it, if there's anything on my heat press, it will then transfer and attach to this. So you want to protect it to make sure that nothing is getting on your heat press. And if you are using paper that bleeds through, you want to use a barrier sheet. Our paper does not bleed, so I don't have to cover it for that purpose as far as preventing bleed. But if you're using papers that will blow out the back, you will need to cover your, once you put your heat tape and stuff on it. But if you're going to put heat tape all the way around it, you're good. If you're using a shrink wrap, you're good. But if you are just using tape in a few spots, you're going to want to wrap it with butcher paper or parchment paper. And I did a horrible job of wrapping this. I did a horrible job. But again, we're not trying to get a full bleed on it. It's not going to go all the way to the end. And again, I just want to cover this so that it does not gas out onto my mug press. So I'm not even going to like push it down. I'm just covering it up so the ink has somewhere to gas out to. All right. So you have to put it in and then you're going to rotate it. So, oh, come on. I know you fit on this side. Oh, wait, wrong way. All right. So we're going to put that in there and press. And my paper shifted some. It buckled some. This side was a little too tight for this. So I may have a line of demarcation on this because my paper buckled just a little. Now this one, I can Get that one in there. Ooh, hopefully that didn't move. That's why you tape it. Close that one and let that one go. And I had to overlap on this, so I'm actually not going to let it go the full 45. I'm going to stop it. I'm going to rotate it. Let it go. And this is actually probably already done. I really didn't need the 30 seconds for that. And then I'm not going to let this go all the way. Then I'm going to push it in. Hopefully I can get this one to cooperate so that it goes through there. It is going to touch the heat over there. I'm not really worried about it. And then I'm going to clamp this one in and let that go. You don't really want this side on because actually it's actually heating that side up now. So let's turn that off because it is touching it a little bit. So over there, it is heating it up technically. But normally I wouldn't have that side on. I only had to turn it on for this one. Okay, that was hot. Wait, did we? No, we didn't. And see, I think it did move some. You see it shifted when I had to push it back. It was a little bit tight. So definitely check your tumblers before you put them in there to get the right sizes. I mean, the right pressure. And this was 30 seconds. So we are 30, like almost everything, 30 seconds. I'm going to stop this at 30 seconds too. Actually can stop it before then because we have to flip it anyway. And this one, I'm seeing it come through because we're doing so many presses on it. It is kind of sort of over sublimating a little bit. I did not have to let it sit for that long. So it is kind of sort of over sublimating a little bit because you can see it through, but it's not going to ever gaslight completely out. Well, I don't even need this. I'm just going to let it sit for a few seconds. So you can see when you don't have a full tumbler press, it takes 4 instead of just 2. And if you did have a full tumbler press, you would still have to do 2 presses. All right, let's just take a quick peek here at the bottom before we fully unwrap it. Just in case we have to put it back in, which we shouldn't though. Ooh, yeah, this had way too much pressure and way too long because it stuck to it. it really, and this was my first time doing this one. I don't know how many of these she gave me, but I will have to do it again because it was too many presses on this. So it kind of stuck to it because it was on there too long. Our paper really does not require that much time. And I probably should have done this. Like I should have set it to like 15 seconds since I had to rotate it anyway. All right, where's the end of this? I will probably have to soak this in water to get all the paper off. Because it does seem like it's stuck to it. Or at least at the bottom it did. And as I said, I noticed that it curled up afterwards. I never noticed that. So you're not going to be able to get all the way to the edge because it starts to curl, like it rounds off. So it's not flat. You're like, I don't care how much pressure you put because it's starting to move away. You're not going to be able to get the print to go all the way to the top. Now, if you tape it really tight, well, you still can't you can't do an oven. So if this was one where you could put it in the oven, you can tape it really tight. And then when it's in the oven, it will help. But with the way this is, you're not going to be able to get this top lip. Oh, it fell off. It didn't stick. Yay. I'm like, I didn't even notice it fell off. So there's that. And see what I was saying? You're not able to get underneath. It was wrapped under there. But because you only get the pressure here, and this is not even hot anymore, it's not going to get like fully under the bottom. And this is not a gap, that's paper. I got to get that off. But look at that line right there, that seam. So there's that. So that one. This one, and this one. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this live. I'm going to take these, or bring up these over here with me. Actually, no, that looks like water got on that somehow. I don't know. That's a weird little imperfection right there. All right. So here. Here. And last one. All right. Let's see. Luckily my mom was watching. She told me we lost sound. I missed if you said when and where you're going to post. It will be in the Academy later. I'll post it in between now. I have to clear all this stuff out to print for the all over shirt. So I have to do that. And then I will post the stuff for the Zoom party. I'm seeing a lot of these tumbler presses that sub so fast. So with things like this, stainless steel and like any of the tumblers, they don't really require, when it's in the oven, because the air is circulating, it has to heat up, it takes 3 to 6, 7 minutes for some people. But when it's direct heat on it, it takes way less time. And stainless steel and the coatings on here takes ink very, very, very fast. So this is just like, this is no different than using like the luggage tags, air fresheners. With art paper, it's 30 seconds. I probably could set this, because it is a point where like it's heating up. I could actually probably set my timer to like 15 seconds because it heats up and then it counts down. But while it's heating up, it's actually still sublimating. So I can probably set ours to like 15 seconds for tumblers and things like that, because it's going to sub fast because of the material. These do sub fast. Any of the stainless steel or any of the, like the substrates, everything except ceramic. Mugs take a long time because of the makeup of it. So that's going to take a minute or two for that to fully get heated to sub. But these can get done. And with art paper, like I said, you saw that 365. Others, you have to do 385, 400, maybe even 375. 365, 30 seconds. I had it set to 45, but I really did not need 45. Like 15, 20 seconds probably. I haven't done these on there, so I wasn't sure. So I left it for 35, 40 seconds, but they will be done so quickly with the tumbler presses with this. Because with us, anything I press on my heat press, 365, 30 seconds. So that's all this needs. Also, our paper releases lower temperatures and so much faster than any other paper on the market. Well, other than who else they sell it to, but no one else advertises it because they don't want to test. So she says, I need to order your ink. Shh, don't tell my husband. I won't tell him. It'll be our little secret. It'll be between me, you, and between all the platforms, 65 other people. Thank you. She says, never thought of that. Now a tumbler press. It has its benefits to be able to just press it really fast, and you just have to rotate it and press it again. So it makes it a whole lot faster when you have the tumbler press. It's still, you know, pressing it, rotating it is still faster than 6 minutes. You just can't do underneath at all. Okay. So once again, here are our items for today. And I'm going to have to give these away because Even told me I cannot make another item. This one, I mean, if I can't find another one from Patrice, I'm keeping this one. I don't remember how many of these she gave me, but if I have another one, I'll give this one away. But this is cute too. He told me I had to give them away. He told me I have no more room for tumblers. He's like, whatever you make, I hope you plan on giving it away. All right, so before I go and get, 305. Before I get out of here, I do want to give away 2 packs. That way he can get it out today when he comes, because our cutoff time is 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I need to put these orders in so he can send it out today. So I do want to give away 2 packs of 11 by 17. If you are someone that has a small format printer, you will have to cut it down. We're only giving away 11 by 17, not any of the other sizes. And that's why I chose 11 by 17, because it's easy to cut that in half if you have just a small format printer. So we're going to give away 2 of those. If you're watching on Facebook, unfortunately, you are not eligible for this. You got to come over and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So you can click on the link in the description. Try and hurry up and scurry over there if you would like to enter into the giveaway if you're on Facebook. All right, so I'm going to close out on Facebook now so that we can go over to YouTube and give away 2 packs of 11 by 17 paper. All right, later, Facebook. All right. I think I saw something else about What's a good price for a tumbler press? I have never researched them, so I couldn't even tell you. The Gemini design, I don't think he has a website. You have to go to his Facebook group, and then there's a link in there for it. So his Facebook group is the Sublimation Group. Like, that's the name, the Sublimation Group. I use an oven most of the time. So I use a convection oven when I'm doing these. This style cannot go in an oven. I explained that in the beginning. You can watch the playback of it. This style cannot go in the oven. So you have to use a mug press, but I love using an oven. That's normally what I use. My husband tells me everything is $30. All right. She said, you see, I ran over here. Is anybody else? Okay, she said, just not messing up. All right, so I haven't played in a while, so we're gonna play duck, 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 goose. I'm gonna say go. You're gonna type out duck, and I'm going to just click, and whatever name pops up on the screen once I hit it is the winner, and we're gonna do that twice. So just keep typing duck. All right, ready, go. She says, oh my, you're unlocking creativity for us. Best sublimation paper. Thank you. Duck, 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 goose. Annette, hopefully you have an account on my thing already. Tell me your full name, and I'm going to search for it so I can send you, I can create the order. So hopefully you already have an account on shop.silaholics.com. If not, go over there and create an account so it can go out today. All right, ready? Keep on typing duck. Or just also email me, Annette, silaholics@gmail.com. The email is in the description of the video. Duck, 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 goose. Mediza Francis, is I say it right? Do one more. All right. Hopefully you have an account, and I should have been checking these. Sorry. Oops. I don't see. Oh, come on. That means you have never tried my products. You have never ordered my products. Oh, honey. Come on. You don't have an account. How you not have an account? That means you didn't order anything. You have to help and go create an account so that I can create the order. Duck, 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 goose. Unhappily a housewife. Girl, I love being a housewife. I definitely know that's not going to be your email address. So you guys need to create an account, and then you also need to email me so that I know which account it is. It may not go out today, may have to go out tomorrow. All right. And just because I'm in a giving mood, let's do one more. So we're going to give it 4. So everybody, hopefully y'all remember who you were. I'll have to go back and watch the playback, email me, and create an account on my website, shop.silaholics.com. Duck, duck, oh, duck, duck, oh, duck, 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 goose. Yay! Wait, Jamila, what's so I know you have one. I can process yours right now. I know you got an account, baby. She's stayed on the site buying some stuff. See, look, they told you was rude and you still won. They tried to block your blessing, girl. Tell YouTube they couldn't block that blessing. They tried to block it. Talking about something you was posting too many messages, girl. You still got your blessing, girl. Look at you. All right, y'all. We are done. She says, I finally won. So yeah, so Jamila, I know yours will definitely go out today. Everyone else, hopefully you have. I'm going to check again to see if you have an account. Email me. The email is in the description of this video, so you can go there, email me from there. Let me know what your account is on shop.silaholics.anonymous.com, and we will get yours out to you tomorrow. But I know Jamila's on there, so hers will go out today. All right. So thank you guys so very much. I now have 2 hours to prep and print this stuff out for this dang on class and heat up that other monster. So let me get up out of here. Thank you guys so very much for joining me. They can't touch his anointing. I know, right? Says, thank you for this awesome live. Very informative. Got my paper today. Cannot wait to hear your review. Post in the group how you love it. If you need any assistance, any help, do not hesitate to post a comment or make a post in our group. Honestly Speaking 365 Sublimation, okay? Alrighty, y'all. Thank you guys so very much. Until next time, guys, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be incredible. Peace.